Happy Hump Day, everyone. Welcome back to News Center 1 today, 14 minutes to 7 o'clock.
Well, in today's Pinterest Pick of the Week, Eric and I go back to the kitchen to make an Asian-inspired dish.
And thank you to Donna Druthers for pinning this recipe to our Pinterest Pick of the Week board.
This one actually turned out quite good. Check it out.
Well, in this episode of the Pinterest Pick of the Week, last week you saw our epic Pinterest fail with the pictures on the tile, so we're going back to something we're good at, or at least we think we're good at, going back to the kitchen.
Well, we're definitely better in the kitchen than we are at the arts and crafts table, but we're going to try something new. We're going to make an Asian noodle bowl with steak and snow peas.
This delicious recipe requires very few ingredients: Chinese noodles, steak, peas, soy sauce, unsalted peanuts, and a little bit of coarse salt and ground pepper.
So we're going to add the Chinese noodles to the boiling water. The packaging says about 5 minutes, and then meanwhile, we're going to improvise and crush some peanuts. So like I said, we have to improvise here. I don't have a food processor to properly chop up these unsalted peanuts, so I'm just going to step on them. And I'm a little bit embarrassed because I always make fun of Eric for his casual clothing, and the secret's out, I wear sweatpants during Pinterest. So here we go.
How's it look? This is probably better than a food processor.
Think so?
Definitely. All right, so our peanuts turned out pretty good. Our noodles are done. We're gonna drain them with cool water so they don't stick together, and then Eric is going to cook the steak.
So Elizabeth took care of the crushing of the peanuts and the noodles. Now it's on to the steak. We're going to pan fry it. It is a first for me. I prefer the grill. As far as seasonings go, a little bit of salt and pepper. And be sure when you're pan frying to save the juices, because eventually we need to cook the peas in it. So we threw some foil over our steaks to keep them warm while we're finishing the rest of the recipe. The recipe called for snow peas. However, we couldn't find any at the grocery store, so we're using snap peas. You're just going to add them to the juices, and you're going to cook them for about 2 to 3 minutes.
So Eric's peas are done. We're going to add them to the larger pan. Add the noodles. And a little bit of soy sauce.
So we took a second to chop up our steak, and the finishing touches are ready to be made to our delicious steak and Asian noodle bowl.
I'm very proud because this is actually a success. It looks amazing, even though we haven't tried it much better than last week.
And your steak is still mooing, Elizabeth, just the way you like it.
Just the way I like it. And I'm so excited we get to add the peanuts, a little finishing touch here.
It's a nice sprinkle. Now keep the ideas coming. It is getting into the fall season. Well, it is technically officially fall.
And Halloween.
Even though there is snow on the ground, but we need Halloween ideas, and it's almost pheasant hunting season. So keep the ideas coming to our Pinterest Pick of the Week board. And as always, happy panning.